Hi, my name is Chris, and I am the founder and host of the Writing Community Chat Show, which is a live streaming YouTube podcast that has had over 190 episodes with some of the best indie and established authors from around the world. Some of those authors have appeared on BBC shows, have been in production with BBC shows, and in fact, the Friday night live show and on the Saturday night TV show as well, Saturday Night Live. Their feedback for this show has been absolutely fantastic, and they've always said about how good the show looks. Its graphics are fantastic, the visuals, all of these great things in the videos I use within the show, they've had compliments for. So what I want to do is show you exactly how I do that and how easy that is and how accessible it is to you for free. So what I'm going to do is create a thumbnail for this video that you're going to watch right now. You would have seen the thumbnail that I would have created for using this software, and it is a web-based software. There is no downloading involved, although that is an option if you want to do that. So the option, the software I'm going to use is called Canva. You might have heard of this already, and if you haven't, you are welcome, because it has changed my world since I've used it, and I quite literally use it every single day. For my displays, for my professional life, in my work, I use it for my hobbies, my podcast, my graphics, for everything. I absolutely adore this software. This is not a paid ad, so please don't go thinking I'm doing this for any other reason than it is something that you should be using if you are not already. So I will pop up on screen. I'll let you see what I'm doing, and you can take tips from that if you like. And in the comments, why not let me know what you'd like to do on this software, and if you've used it, but also if you want me to do something so you can see next time. So up on the screen there is Canva, and this is thumbnails. So what this is the second page. So if you go to the home page, let me do that for you right now so you can actually see this. You get this page right here, which is full of stuff that I've used before, and we'll click back on the templates page. You will see here across the bottom that there are accessible designs for absolutely anything you can think of and use in any kind of arena. So for example, I mentioned my work, my professional life. I've used presentations, which you see down here, and A4 documents, which are already sized for you. They're literally designed, and the templates are extreme. There are templates on here that you could use straight from the box and put on your website, on your YouTube, or on your podcast, or in work, wherever you want to. But bear in mind, you want to customize things a little bit yourself, and I'll show you how I do that for myself. But if you don't even go off this page, you can see across the bottom, these designs look amazing. You can literally just use these and change the text. It's that simple. But I'm going to show you how I do things. So what I want to look at is a thumbnail for this video. We've got some options here. And if you keep going down, you've got Instagram posts, you've got videos. So imagine the end of my show, the Writing Community Chat Show, you'll see a lovely graphic saying, thank you for watching. It's very similar to one of these, and it took me seconds to do. You've got adverts down here. You've got CVs, you've got logos, Facebook posts, letters. It goes into TikTok designs, TikTok pages for you, profile videos, Facebook banners. You can do anything you think of in here. So if we're in the template box, it gives you some options straight away, from Facebook posts, Instagram stories, which are not even the same as the posts. So it's completely different. So we can see there, in fact, I don't have to search this. It's got YouTube thumbnails, and we have some beautiful looking thumbnails instantly. We've got to think about what we want to give the viewer. So we're not thinking about, oh, this guy doesn't look right for me. The guy who's pointing here, her reaction's different to what I want it to be. That is irrelevant when you're looking for your design, because what you want to do is think of the text that's involved, the actual imagery is in what they're doing. That's what you want to do. So when we talk about a thumbnail video and you go on a Canva and search YouTube thumbnails, look at the very first thing that comes up, the most attractive thumbnail. If I wanted to use this, it gives me this option here. Use this customizable template. So let me stop that screen and share another with you, which will show you that exact thumbnail. There you go. Bang. It comes up on a massive screen. Everything on here is changeable. Absolutely. Straight away. I don't even have to change anything else. I could literally change this as it is to the text I want to purvey, and it's job done. But if you go up here, it's got for you peace, YouTube thumbnails, obviously with Ukraine going on, that's why that's there. Music, YouTube thumbnails, food, so if you're into food, YouTube tutorials, videos, you've got them all there, and you can just scroll across. So for example, let's go with this one because it looks kind of cool. Press the button, bang, it's changed straight away again. So top 10 trending videos. This isn't what I want to do. So I want to have, say, how to thumbnail. This is vague, I know. Let's delete that because we're on there. Another thing, wow, the text options on here, unbelievable. What I generally do to keep the text very same is Control C and Control V. It doubles that for me. Change that to black because it's on the yellow, and let's write Canva in there. That took me, I know that looks rubbish. Let's be honest. Okay, so that took me, what do you think, 15 seconds to do? And in theory, I could use this. How to thumbnail with Canva. That is so quick, so simple. All right, her reaction's probably wrong for this, but the watch now is there. It's all looking good. Something I do is I always logo my designs now, because previously someone liked my logo, my design so much they actually used it for their own show. I actually called them out on this, which is not my style, and they didn't even reply to me. So there you go. Make something amazing, but remember to logo this thing. So what's a real asset to this software? On the left-hand side, you've got a toolbar, and at the top, you've got your templates. So what I spoke about earlier, you've got the elements section, which I love the elements, and I use these quite a lot. So for example, let's go to podcast is something I looked at many times, and you come up with an instant array of amazing designs, backgrounds, and imagery that you can use, a vector art as well, for your show. And as I mentioned, this is completely free. You will see on here, which is a paid version that I use. And again, I only use this paid version because I use this so much. The little crown at the bottom says Pro next to it. That is a paid version, but there are so many things on here that have got that. And you can go into this button at the top, and you can go down to the bottom and press free. So if I apply the free filters, you've still got the majority of those amazing things that you saw there. So for example, if I want to stick a nice little thumbnail thing, it's that quick. It's very instant. The image stays vectored. And do you know what? You can customize that vector again, because you might not like the color of that on this background. So you change it to blue to match that one. And it will go from colors from your logo. So my logo is black, yellow. It instantly gives me those options. So there you go. That's there as well. The background, if you wanted to change the background to the microphone to be more, in fact, that's a video. There you go. You don't have to use a YouTube thumbnail is an image, and you can customize how you download an image. This also gives you video and GIF. So if you go to share and you go to download, it gives you an MP4 video, which is the suggested way to download this because of the video content I've now placed on there. You've got PNG, high quality imagery, and that does go size dependent, so you can scale up how much quality you want in that. You've got your JPEGs, PDFs, you've got your SVG, which is great for like t-shirt design, MP4s, and of course GIFs as well. So you notice you've got time at the top there, and you can change that time by clipping the video there, which is great. You can animate this video, and what I mean by that, if we change this back to white to suit the screen I've just put on there, you can select all of these things by pressing the shift button and highlighting them, and you can group them together. And then if I was to press animate on that and say pop, if you were to play that video, which I use for my, say, social feeds like Instagram about the shows that are coming up, you could do that. So I press that button, say this thing here, I want to do something else. There you go, pop, and say this text I want to breathe, which is always a good one. I can press play and watch all that unfold as if it would if I was watching it. So instantly, that video is a very cool intro. And yes, it's not a thumbnail on YouTube, but that's how quick you can change that into something like that. So if I press Control Z, because I didn't mean to do that. So let's delete that. If I want to find a background of any kind, so this is all about thumbnails. So let's see. In theory, I could type in their design, but I like that straight away. So right click, set as image background, and you've got something else there. You've got almost a design for your thumbnail. But again, if you start struggling and losing your way, you can click on the templates and you can just instantly import that in. So there you go. How to thumbnail with Canva. So revealed we don't need, Canva we do. So if we change that to black, which is taking me seconds, and open this up to make it bigger. How to thumbnail with Canva, and that's not the same color as the rest of it. We want that big because how to is a big thing in here. How to thumbnail with Canva, top secret, no. But what I mentioned about uploading my logo, I do this with pretty much everything. I scroll way back to the start when I first made this logo using Canva, all the way to the bottom, and I click on it. And then I will go and put it right up in that corner, and I will scale it down, and there it is. So that was literally seconds. How to thumbnail with Canva, logo in the corner, and I don't even like this text. Okay, so seconds it took me. And by the way, I learned all of this on my own using Canva. It's that simple. Let's change it up. Podcasting. I will use this to show you how the text options in this are just incredible. So if you press text, you can add a standard heading, subheading, and a little bit of text. So if we add a heading, and it's already says add a heading, you can customize this by going onto this amazing list of text options on here. And again, notice you have the pro and free versions. So this is a pro version, and then that's not a pro version, that's free. That's a pro version, that's free. There's tons of them. There are just so many. It's I haven't even got into these fonts halfway through, and I use this so much. But if you go down on the left hand side here, Dazzle is something I like to use, so that would fit on this very well. That looks great on there. And again, you just customize that to whatever you want it to. If you want some lovely neons, for example, change this background to black. Look how good that looks on there. Wonderful. You've got these styles, which is like kind of 80s gaming, but I don't use that myself. Let's have a little look what else we've got. Happy hour. This is quite cool. So in terms of neons, you've got some fantastic options, different styles. So I kind of like the fact on here, if let's say you have a restaurant, for example, you probably wouldn't do it like this, but I've just seen there. So you've got menus already pre-made for you, which is just insane. So you've got your menu. It takes you seconds to make your menu and put your restaurant name at the top there, or your coffee shop. And let's say coffee, for example. You can go to backgrounds. Backgrounds have an array of things. So let's look for coffee for you. No coffee backgrounds. There you go. But if we go to photographs, we will see plenty of them. So if you could keep it simple, replace background, and you've got your coffee. You could go quite nice looking there, but what that does is take away from the text, the different colors. So if you clicked on the image itself, you've got something very cool called transparency there, and you can scale this down to, let's say, there, and you've got lovely clear text, and you've got your coffee in the background, and you can even add on top there the beans. So you got your beans there, all of these sorts of things. And again, if we go to elements, like I said, is a great little thing. Coffee, everyone loves coffee, right? You can have your little coffee cup in there, which you can again turn into videos and GIFs, animations there, but we don't want that. But the limitations are endless. Even a coffee stain looks brilliant. This is just so good, and it is used so much. I think that I would be kind of wrong not to share this with you. And I know there might be some other videos out there, but I just wanted to show you how I do things, and the way I do it and why I do it, and just how simple it is. So I don't know, styles, that's always good as well. Dropbox is an option if you have your own customized photos and things, or any photos you can upload. And actually, I'll show you a really cool thing to do with photographs. If I look at my uploads here, I might be able to find a guest or two that I've had on the show before. And there is a thing that I really like. Let's go with, here we go, Chandler Bolt. He's the CEO and the owner of, founder of Self-Publishing School. It's an amazing thing for authors. Got a great YouTube channel. This photograph here is just not very good for me to use. Yes, I can instantly scale it down, but I'm not really going to get rid of this background effectively, especially not with any other video software I've got. But if I go straight to edit image and hit background remover, it takes all of about I don't know, 5 seconds, and suddenly, bang, you have that customized cutout of Chandler with no baggage around it at all, and I can just stick it in the middle. And I think that blows my mind how easy that is. And edit images, you have so many different ways of doing that as well. It just really does blow my mind how easy Canva have made this for us to use, and the free version is equally as good as is the paid version as well. It just gives you a few extra things to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. I'd like you guys to let me know how you feel about this, whether you've used it or not yourselves, if you're going to use it because of this video, and just I don't know, maybe we'll do a Canva comp, and I'll set a task, or if you follow me on Twitter, writing_show, I might set a Canva comp, and let's see if I can find a just prize for someone who can really create something cool about the show on Canva, because it is just so damn simple. So thank you guys for watching this. If you haven't checked out the show, please do so. Consider subscribing. I imagine, have you found this video, you will know my show is called The Writing Community Chat Show. It's a podcast. It's live every Thursday evenings at 8 o'clock UK time, always with amazing guests. And I really dig into their life stories and what their journey's been all about, and what they do in their creative lives, and how we can learn from that as well. So please check that out. I will see you soon. And don't forget the comments and thumbs up if you can. And look after yourselves. Stay safe, guys. Thank you.